Hi, hello, good morning. Hi. Hey, Zaps. Hi, Vez. Zaps, I am trying to stop breaking, and honestly, my attempts to stop breaking are what are breaking me more. No riots. I'm too tired. Not allowed. Not allowed at any time, but especially not allowed when I'm tired. And you should be able to hear in my voice how tired I am today. I don't think I need to riot, no. Like I had a dentist appointment yesterday and there was a lot of just stress on my jaw and it has made it very, very, very unhappy today. So that's what I'm dealing with. But yeah. Cool. We're gonna get started with the game. We're gonna be the best chef that ever chefed in chef all of chefdom. Also, if you hear dog, he is getting ready for his walk and is getting very impatient. So he might start yelling. More special seasoning, yeah. Just endless special seasoning. That you can sort of take special seasoning in multiple ways. Let's specify that it's floor seasoning. Also, the game is just a white screen right now. Also, we still don't have cam. Yeah, you put the seasoning on the floor and then you just throw the food at the floor. That's really the key here. Floor cooking. Also, Chris is here, so say hi to Chris. Hello. He says hi if you didn't hear him, which you probably didn't because my noise gate realistically cut him out. What was I saying? It was something. It was gonna be brilliant. It was not floor food. Hi, Jablaze! How are you? There were words. They were something. They're gone now. We're just gonna continue the game. I feel that, Jablaze. I feel the tired, especially. It's really a cyclical process with the food. We made a menu last time, right? And it's just all soups. All soups all the time. So we're gonna buy one more pot, maybe two more pots. I don't remember how many soups we have. And we're just gonna pre-prep one of each soup. Oh god. Game, what are you doing? Show me what my menu is, because I don't know. This is not helpful to me. So we want duck broth, tomato soup we know is a thing. Best pumpkin soup. The borscht, and I think we went with the baked trout. I honestly don't remember what our menu had. You want a fancy New York apartment? You want a loft? It's just soups all the way down. Okay, so let's start putting together some soups. What do we need? I should just bring the pot back here and fill it with soup stuff. Hi, Vlad! Is it silent? I've been lied to my entire life? What do we need to... See, okay, every time that I make this, though, they tell me that I made it wrong. And I have some trauma surrounding... Okay, you know what? You're on the floor now. It's fine. Let's go for it. I don't need you to be up on a shelf. Why would I need that? Why would I want that? We need a fifth one in here, right? Yes. Okay, what else goes in here? We need an onion. Morning, Hot Rod! 9 a.m. There is literally no time that is too early for spaghetti. Carrot and a parsley root. Wait. No, parsley root, 80 grams. Did I pick up one that's larger? I thought it said that it was a higher weight. I don't know, I might be crazy. Parsley root, carrot. Bam. I used to eat cold spaghetti for breakfast, like every morning before school. If you don't like spaghetti, then no time is a good time for spaghetti. But, you know, in this case, all times are good times for spaghetti. Okay, 20 grams, 20 grams. Give me this. No, I wanted 2 of those. Hold on. 20 grams is 10 times 2. Did you know that, chat? Because let me tell you, my brain did not want to accept that fact right now. Give me this. Why does it sound like the timer is getting faster? We should have more than enough time. Yeah. Oh, we don't have more than enough time. All right. Sure. I need chicken broth. I need 1,000 milliliters, so we're just gonna buy a chicken broth and just pour the whole thing in there because it is the easiest way to do this. Also, I'm not looking at chat for a second because we're rushing through food prep. I also don't know how you can't like spaghetti. I mean, listen, this chicken broth probably has like 1,000,000 grams of sodium in it. Next up is tomato soup. Give me this other pot. Tomato soup. This tomato soup takes forever to grab the stuff for. Just put it on the floor, please. Boop. Tomato soup. We need a lot of tomatoes. I believe 8, if I remember math correctly. Tomato. Another tomato. This is exactly how they do it in professional kitchens, right? They just put their pots on the floor and then just throw the ingredients in there. Okay, that's all of our tomato. We need an onion. How much chicken broth? 700 milliliters. I don't think that I have that full of a container, so I'm just gonna buy a new one. We're just crouching on the floor with this pot and chicken broth. No big deal. A little bit much. It's fine though. We're just gonna set this on the shelf for a second. Oh no! I swear to God. I looked over at chat for like 2 seconds. Did we lose our onion too? We also lost our onion. Throwing this in the garbage. Give me the onion. Where is it? Floor onion. Get in the pot. How much chicken broth do we have in there? Ah, the restaurant's open! Oh no! I will blame chat whenever I want. Okay, we're making a trout. I'm pretty sure that I poured most of that on the counter. I don't know though. Trout. Give me a trout. It's a flare seasoned onion. Yeah, we're getting started early today. Trout. 5 grams salt, 5 grams thyme, 5 grams dill. Not horseradish. I definitely did not click that twice, but you know, sure, why not, game? Just it's got a little extra time. We all want a little extra time, right? You know, that's really what life boils down to, is just wanting a little extra time. Okay, and then trout goes on the baking tray and gets baked for 90 seconds. Go on. Okay, I need to put the trout there for a second. Because apparently I can't put it on the baking tray while the baking tray is just on its rack, because why would we be able to do that? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. I swear. Okay, we've got floor seasoned trout too. We're really on it with the floor seasoning today. Alright. In there. Turn this on. Timer for 90 seconds. Yes. Hi, Kyle! Floor seasoning is best seasoning. What do I need? I need a lemon. Give me a lemon. And a kniff. This is exactly how you chop lemons. Nobody question it. There we go. Thank you for falling over, lemon. Okay, back in the thing. And then we need a plate. Enjoy lurking to blaze! Just gonna throw the parsley on here now. Look at that garnish. It's beautiful. Lemon on the plate. Lemon on the plate. Next time we have a perk, I'm gonna get the one that lets me just pick up hot things, because I just remembered how awful getting this trout onto the plate is going to be. And I'm not looking forward to it. Even though we can hold this hot pan with our hands. Okay, let's go ahead and just... because we have to season this with horseradish and then put it on the plate. Okay, we're gonna set you down there. Right, how much horseradish do I need? 5 grams. Where's this one? Right on the fish. Okay, some of it's on the cutting board. No big deal. Then we have to just very, very carefully, okay, maybe we go this way with the fish. Fish, please just fall off the thing. Just fish, please. Okay, that's fine. Now we carefully walk this over here, not spilling anything on the floor. Listen, I did a cooking stream. You all saw me cooking my HelloFresh. All right, it went great. Why is the taste not good? What do you want? Not enough pepper. I know that there was too much salt, but what do you mean unwanted? Oh, because it was supposed to be dill and I salted it, didn't I? Did I? I don't actually know. But there might have just been residual salt on the cutting board, so we're just gonna wash off the cutting board real quick. Oh no, we have 2 orders. Okay. One of them, though, we already have prepped. Look at that. So, just gonna get that going. How long for this? Hold on, I probably shouldn't have started that yet. I think it's 2 minutes. Yes. It might be a little overdone, we'll find out. And what else were we making? Duck broth. This is new. This is something that we have not made yet. Do we think we can make it in a small pot? We're gonna find out. I wish that there was a counter back here. Okay, duck broth. Water, salt, black pepper, duck breast. Do I have duck breast in here? Yes. So we need 2 duck breast. I need a larger pot. This definitely does not fit in the small pot. Where is large pot? Big pot, there we go. Buy that, set it on the floor. Grab this, put it in here. Put that in there. Okay, what else goes in here? Anything else back here? A carrot and an onion. Yeah, is that all an entire pumpkin? Okay, carrot, onion, duck breast. We need to fill this with 1,300 milliliters of water. So turn that on. That's a little too much water. It's fine. It's cool. It'll work out. Maybe 10 grams of salt, 10 grams pepper. One shake of salt. 1 shake of pepper. And onto the stove you go. This comes off the heat. How long does this go for? 80 seconds? That's such a weird amount of time. Okay, set timer. 1 minute. 20 seconds. Okay, and then this needs to be blended up and put into a bowl of some sort. Yes, we're going from floor season to duck season. Okay, this goes here. I think we need a deep plate for this, if I remember correctly. Yes. Give me a deep plate. Bam, ladle. 1, 2. I was supposed to put the duck in the broth, right? Like, am I supposed to be making duck to garnish it? Because I feel like there was definitely a garnish of duck with that. Okay, send out the borscht. Every single time it says that the taste is off, even though I make it according to the recipe. It says that there's too much onion, too much parsley root, and too much carrot, and I'm just like, I don't know what you want. Also, I don't know why it's too cold. It cooked for the right amount of time. Okay. So, we definitely do not have a tomato soup ready, right? I don't think so. It's almost ready. It is almost ready to cook. Did the timer not set? I swear to God. Do we think this has been long enough? We're gonna say that it's been long enough. We need to pull the duck out of there and cut it up. Okay, or just throw the tongs. That's fine. Sure. I'm pretty sure the duck isn't cooked, guys. We're just gonna throw those over there for now. We're cutting the duck into 35-gram pieces. I'm sure we can get that exact amount, right? We're just gonna give it some quick chops here. I'm back. Alright. Cool. I'm sure that's fine. And what does it go in? I'm assuming a bowl. We're just gonna grab a bowl. Do we have bowls? Bowl. And is there anything in here that needs to be blended? I don't know if I'm supposed to blend it. Maybe I'm not supposed to blend it. I don't think I'm supposed to blend it. Go away. So give me the ladle. 1, 2. Go away. And then 140 grams of duck. Which I still can't pick up because it's too hot. Sure. Advanced controls. We're just gonna dump all the soup all over the place, apparently, is what we're gonna do. Okay, maybe putting in the duck first is the way to go. And then we'll just pour the soup over it. That seems fine. I'm sure that's fine. Okay, nope. Okay, on the floor. That's... just throw my tongs again. Cool. Nope. I need you to come with me. Thank you. Advanced controls. Tongs release. That is not the rotation that I wanted at all. I also didn't want to open the cabinet. Just, okay, more floor duck. Okay. Alright. Okay. Uh-huh. I was hoping that I could just, like, shake it out of there. We might not get this order out. There is a small chance that, this order doesn't go out. Just go in the bowl, please. How much duck do we have in here now? Too much. We have too much duck. Well, they're just gonna have to deal with it. Where's my ladle? Come here, ladle. 1, 2. Okay, goodbye, ladle. We're definitely... We can barely move or we spill broth. We are not going to get a good rating for that. Yeah, no. This is not a good rating at all. At all. Also, I can definitely cook. Okay, alright. Too much. What do you mean too much pepper? Bad cutting technique. I will give you that. And it was definitely the wrong amount of product. How much more chicken broth do we need for this? Oh, it's pumpkin soup. It's not tomato soup. Oh no! Ah, the next one's tomato soup though. I need an empty pot. We're gonna dump this. Pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup. Okay. Alright. We can do this. What goes in the pumpkin soup? Salt, pumpkin, onion. This is 5 kilograms. We need it to be 1,000 grams. Okay. Alright. Out of the way, duck. This is exactly how you cut a pumpkin. By the way. Throw in the knife for a second. How much is this? 1.2? You know what? I'm gonna take it. It's a little bit extra pumpkin, but it's fine. Okay. And then an onion in the pot. How much chicken broth? 500 milliliters. I'm just gonna buy a new chicken broth. Liquids. Chicken broth. Buy. Pour. Tilt. How much are we pouring on the floor? We may never know. A little bit extra. It's fine. This is gonna go on the shelf here. Then... we need to see... This kitchen is a disaster. Who let this happen? I should have seen that coming. Can I just stick it right there? Okay. What else goes in here? 10 grams of salt, 10 grams. Nope, that's the wrong recipe. 20 grams of salt. That's it. And then we gotta pour some chicken broth into here, which is just going to be the rest of this bottle. And it's going to be a little bit less than we need, but beggars can't be choosers. The floor has so much seasoning. Alright. We'll put it onto this burner that's already on. How long do I cook you for? 90 seconds. Okay. So another... Actually set the timer this time. And then the other order was tomato soup, right? We have a tomato soup almost ready over here. How much chicken broth? We need 700 milliliters. How much are we at right now? Where did my chicken broth go? Oh god, okay, alright. So we need... we need 273, right? Which I think is just about this entire container. Okay, well, it's a little bit extra. It's fine. It's bonus chicken broth. I don't know if we seasoned this. Did we season this? No, we definitely did not. Salt, 12 grams. Where is my salt? Please. Where is the salt? Why is it over here? Okay. 12 grams salt. So, 1, 2. Okay. 12 grams salt, 12 grams black pepper. Oh god. Oh no. 1, 2. Turn that off. Where is my blender? Here. Oh no, we're in overtime. Fine. I need a deep plate for this, right? Yes. I'm also gonna need my ladle. We're gonna set that there. How much does this get? I assume 300 like every other soup. Yes. Here, ladle. 1, 2. Did it say something about sour cream? I was supposed to add the sour cream. Well, it's just gonna be missing sour cream. Sorry. It's supposed to be fast pumpkin soup. It's, we didn't get that much off for leaving out the sour cream, you know? So I'm not too upset for how much of a disaster that was. What are we doing here? What is in this pot? We did salt and pepper. We haven't added the cayenne yet, right? 6 grams of cayenne. Okay. 1 and 2. All right. On the stove. Turn wrong burner. And then this goes for 1 minute, not 2 minutes. Okay. Set up timer. Go. I feel like this is going to be the last dish of the day, so I'm just going to start cleanup right now. Will we let that go? Is there anything left in here? Not enough to justify keeping it. Did a door come off the cabinet? What? Hello? Why is the duck still too hot to move? I feel like we should keep this pumpkin. I don't think we can reheat the duck. That's gonna go there. Let's clean up the counter a little bit. What do I need for this? A deep plate. Let's go get a deep plate. Deep plate. I really wish that we didn't have to keep buying plates, like... Just let's wash some plates occasionally, maybe? Where is my blender? Over here. Turn off the heat. Blend up the soup. Alright. Go away. Pick this up. Soup. And soup. I forgot to add sour cream to it again. It's fine. Nobody actually needs that much dairy. Alright. Look at that. We barely lost any points. Okay. Alright. Okay. We're closing down for the night. Perfect. Wonderful. I'm glad. Can I put this door back on? Do I just throw out the door? I'm just throwing out the cabinet door, I guess. Whew. Today was a rough day in the kitchen. Let's line everything back up here. I am doing my best. Okay, go there. Give me the salt. It was a bit of a hectic day in the kitchen. We had a lot of new recipes, okay? Let's clean up this countertop. Alright. What else do we need to clean? We need to clean the floor over there. I'm gonna set this down for a second. Because we should be able to mop that portion of floor. Please. Even though the mop is the worst. Yeah, mop that floor. We're doing it. Please, just get that one spot. Get that one spot. It's going to bother me for forever. Okay, alright. Okay, we have a bunch of stuff on the floor over here. I can't even pick up the... Oh, I can pick up the duck now. We're gonna throw out the duck, because I don't think I can reuse that at all. Okay. The pumpkin is supposed to be cut into 1,000-gram pieces, right? So we can just prep pumpkin for tomorrow, honestly. Just this is going to be the easier way. This should go back on the rack. Let's hang up the tongs. We're gonna cut some pumpkin. Just to have it prepped for tomorrow. I don't know, we're gonna cut it into smaller pieces, and then we'll just use those smaller pieces. I don't know what the best plan of attack for this pumpkin is, but this is how we're doing it. Can I carry this to the fridge without dumping everything? Let's find out. Advanced controls. Oop, not what I wanted. A little bit of floor pumpkin. Need to be just a little bit closer. Little bit. Just a little bit closer. Just a little bit. Rotate it onto the shelf. Hey! I'm just gonna throw that on the floor for a second while I put the rest of the pumpkin in here. Just go somewhere, you know? Go in the drawer. Why not? Why will you not just go in the drawer? When I throw you at the drawer, go in there. Okay, alright, I hate you. Go with the salmon. We practice proper food safety here, obviously. Mixing your uncut vegetables with your uncooked fish. And by uncut vegetables, I mean uncooked vegetables. Hi, Buster! Let's finish cleaning up the counter here. Is this a spot that I can clean? I don't actually know. I think I just burnt the countertop. All of this is more or less fine. I'm gonna put this back down over here. Does this have anything on it? No, that's clean. We missed some pumpkin. Into the fridge with you. Let's dump the stuff that's in the pots here. Okay, cool. Alright. Tomorrow we're getting inspected. Perfect. Great. Super. Love it. It's what I want. It's what I really, really want out of life. Okay, give me hot hands. Give me hot hands. Yes. Pick. Dish income boost. I want more time. Give me more time. Extended dish timers. Yes. Level up. Start next day. Okay. Add dishes with the following ingredients to gain bonuses. Can we unlock more soup? It's really all I care about. We have 28 cook points. I don't think we can get another soup. Oh? What is this? We could get a gazpacho. That doesn't have any of the bonus ingredients, but I honestly don't really care about the bonus ingredients because we're such good chefs. We don't need bonuses here. That corn chowder still looks terrifying. Why is the corn green? Why is that a thing? Chinese A-drop soup. Alright. That's not a soup. Okay. So we're gonna get the gazpacho. And that's gonna be on our menu. We're gonna remove the trout. How do I remove something like that? And we're gonna add gazpacho because we are a soup-only restaurant. All right, start day. Let's go. Okay. Let's make sure we have the recipes pinned that we need pinned. We need this pinned. We do not need this pinned right now. Today's special is duck broth. Okay, so we should be prepared for duck. Give me a pot. I never finished dumping this. That's fine. We're gonna fill this with 1,300 milliliters of water. Bam, did it. Let's go. Now, we're gonna grab our ingredients from back here. We're just prepping our duck broth. 56 grams of duck. Not 56, it was 560. 1, 2. We need to remember that the duck gets sliced way thinner than we were doing. 1 onion. 1 carrot. Okay. Black pepper and salt. How much black pepper? And how much salt? It's this one. 10 grams and 10 grams. Okay. Do you hear how relaxed I am? You know, this is nothing. We're gonna do great today. We got this inspector, who cares? We are professional chefs here in our kitchen that just does soup. Get out of my way, Pan. I don't need you. I only make soup here. Alright. Then we're gonna get prepped for this guy. Put it down on the floor, please. Even though they're gonna tell me that it's the wrong amounts of ingredients, they can suck my dick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, maybe I'm not blending it well enough. Onion, carrot, parsley root. Onion, carrot, parsley root, 1,000 milliliters of chicken broth. Entire thing, all one go. Definitely spilled some chicken broth on the floor. It's fine though. We're fine. It's not enough for me to care about. Okay. I was already on this. What else do I need? 20 grams salt, 20 grams pepper. 1, 2. One, 2. Alright. On the stove. Let's set up a tomato soup next. Hi, righto! Which is 1,000,000 tomatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1,000,000. And 1 onion. And then we need 700 milliliters of chicken broth, which we are not going to spill on the floor this time. We might spill a little on the floor. I think that's what that noise is. I am not sure though. $700. It's gonna happen eventually. What if all of the orders are for soups that are not the ones that I'm preparing right now? What if they're for the other 2 soups? You know what? That's close enough. Okay. We're open. Oh no. Did I just spill broth? Please tell me that I didn't just spill broth. No, we're fine. Okay, duck broth. Let's go. We've got that prepped. It was this one. Is that 2 duck broths? Did a second duck broth order just come in? Hold on. That's 2 duck. Why? Why would you want 2 duck broths? Give me another big pot. I guess it is the special of the day, isn't it? I guess that makes sense. That, you know, the special would be what's ordered. Ah, I didn't set a timer. How long does the duck broth need? How long does the duck broth need? Emergency! Emergency! 80 seconds. It's probably gone for 10 seconds already, right? So we'll go with, this. That's probably fine, right? The speedy dancing mode is so good. Hi, Blart! Where's the duck? The duck is here. I need a 1 duck and a 2 duck. I mean, I don't feel like the special of the day. Okay, we need 1,300 milliliters of water. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Done. Okay. Turning off the sink. What else do I need in here? I need 10 grams of black pepper, 10 grams of salt. Okay, 10 grams. This one needs to come off. I'm gonna stick it over here. This one is good to go on, I think. And it gets 80 seconds. Timer goes down there. What do I need for this? I need a bowl. Okay. Bowl is going right there. I should be able to just pick up the duck now. Yes. Okay. And we need how much duck? We need 140 grams. This is 280. So we're gonna do thin slices this time. We didn't even need the second duck breast. Okay, knife, I'm done with you. Go away. I said 140. Okay. 140 grams of duck. Oh my god. Being able to hold hot things makes my life so much easier. 140? That's 135. It's close enough. And then we need some amount of liquid. 300 milliliters. So 2 ladles full of liquid. I need to turn the heat off here. Where is my ladle? Shut up, timer. I don't care. My ladle is right here. Okay. 1, 2. Why? The bowl isn't big enough? Is the bowl not big enough? Do we need a bigger bowl? There isn't a bigger bowl. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Where is a big bowl an option? Did I just miss the bowl? Because I didn't think that was possible. Huh, possible. Yeah, the bowl isn't big enough. I don't know, man. It's going out. Because it definitely looks like it's supposed to be in a bowl. Yeah, it tastes they didn't have enough broth. Right? Too much... What do you mean too much black pepper and too much salt? That screwed you in your bad cutting technique. What? What am I supposed to serve this in? Okay, well, I've almost got what I need for that next order, so I just need to figure out what I'm supposed... We're just gonna take the deep plate, I guess. And that should be good enough. And what do we need here? We need 140 grams, which we should have from the leftover duck. That puts us at... That's only 25. They're gonna complain about bad cutting technique again. They can suck it. Put down the cutting board, pick up the duck. That's not enough duck. Okay. Grab a duck out of here. Stop moving, duck. That's probably enough. Okay. Put the duck in the bowl. That's too much duck now. Still too much duck. Give me a ladle. One, two. Go away. Okay. Send out the order. I don't have what I need set up because I didn't know that was gazpacho. Okay, this duck was slightly better. This duck was mildly better. They still said too much black pepper and too much salt, but I definitely put in the amount that was requested. So I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to adjust the recipes based on the feedback that I get. That seems unintuitive, but maybe it's what we need. Okay, gazpacho time. Cucumber. 320 grams, so we need 2 of these. 2 cucumber. 360 grams of tomatoes, so 3 of these. Three red bell pepper. I need how much? 480, so 2 of these. Garlic. 20 grams of garlic. Allow me to just put this unpeeled clove of garlic into the pot. Bread. Oh, this all goes in the food processor. I need half of this bread. Bread on the cutting board. I need half of you. That should be approximately half. 146 grams. Sure. Why is there shit in the food processor? Dump it. Okay. It's not even on the thing. Okay, alright. Okay. Let's grab this pot that has all of our ingredients in it. And we'll just go ahead and... Can I not just put the stuff in there? I have to do this one by one. Super. Okay, do I... Alright, game. Alright, game. I see you, asshole. Okay, we should just be able to dump this in. Right? Just dump the veggies in. Okay. Cool. We did it. Go away. Back. Put the pot down. Easy peasy! Look at that! What do I do here? Blend. Do I not have a lid for this? Okay, it just magically has a lid now. Cool. Add olive oil, wine vinegar. So we need to buy some olive oil. How much are we adding? 30 milliliters, not very much. We need to remove this from the base again. $30 milliliters, all we need. A little bit extra, it's fine. Wine vinegar. Okay, I'm glad that we can't break bottles anymore. Another 30 milliliters of this. Tilt it on in there. Little extra, not a big deal. And then 10 grams salt, 10 grams pepper. We're gonna bring this over here. $10 grams. 10 grams. And then we don't blend it again, right? We just pour it into a deep plate. Cool. Give me the deep plate. And my ladle is already here. 1 and a 2. I swear to God. I hope that I have enough. Okay, we're gonna throw the ladle over there. Alright. Beautiful. Gazpacho out. We did it. Honestly, Giblaze, I'm fine with you hitting the customer with a shoe that has a brick in it. That customer was a jerk. Oh, I was missing a garnish. Okay, that's whatever. The food critic has arrived. Oh no. Please tell me he's ordering a tomato soup that I'm already prepped for. He is definitely not. But I also have this prepped for, right? This is all good to go, and I could technically use this duck. Like, we could just heat that back up. Do we try that? This goes for 120 seconds. Not what I wanted. Cause like we've already got the duck made, right? Like in a real kitchen. I feel like we could just reheat it. I also feel like I should pay more attention to the temperatures of things when they're done so that I can reheat them to the proper temperature. We're just gonna heat this back up a little bit. The duck is fully cooked. Like, this should be fine, I think. We're gonna find out. We're gonna... Okay, well, the bread is in the way. We're gonna try and cut the duck a little nicer. The duck is going to continue to run away from us. We want nice, thin slices of duck. Like so. Listen, how are they going to criticize my cutting technique when I'm cutting like that? I need a deep plate. I need 2 deep plates, realistically. I'm also glad that we can't break plates anymore. Duck in the bowl. We need 140 for the duck, right? Wait. Do we not blend this? Is that what I've been messing up on every single time? Has that been the problem? That I just assumed that it gets blended when realistically it does not? How much duck do we have in there? We need the tiniest piece of duck. Turn this off. I think... This is 31 grams. Can I take another piece out and get the right amount? Puts us too low. Just throwing random pieces of duck in here instead of like looking at what the weights are. Just hoping for the best. This is more or less right. Where's my ladle? On the floor. Gotcha. 1 and 2. Ladle back on the floor. We're gonna see how this duck goes. We're gonna see how the reheated duck soup goes. Duck broth, whatever it is. Water, thank you. God, I need it. That's the best score we've gotten on a duck so far. The duck broth was a little too cold. You know what? That's fine. I will take it. Sure. Ah. Chat, why does trying to, like, make things better make them worse first sometimes? My jaw is so unhappy. Okay. This is definitely not what this dish is supposed to be, but... we'll see if they like it better when it's just, like, the broth from it. That's so dumb. That is not what we just served. Not enough salt, not enough pepper. We might not have salted and peppered it. I honestly don't know. Well done. You're becoming more and more famous. Let's go. Are we done for the day? That was the last order. Perfect. Okay. Let's clean this place up a little, huh? I think that was an unprepared tomato soup that honestly would have been fine for the next day, but it is what it is. We're putting that pan down there. What is this? Why is there just a shrimp over here? The health inspectors would be absolutely horrified. That's why I'm glad that the inspections are just like food critics and not actually health inspectors. Floorbread, you're still usable. We're gonna keep you. Tomato, you're also still usable. I'm gonna put you in a pot for tomorrow. Oh, we got another trophy. This can be dumped and placed here. I feel like we're not going to be able to reheat the duck breast. That's just not happening. But now knowing that I can make one pot and it gives me 2 orders, even if I need to reheat it, we should be good to go. I have really long arms. Cleaning up the counter, do. Alright, hello? Game, why did you tab out? Okay, just gonna... I don't think I can clean that. Don't fall asleep, Jiblaze. You'll miss out on all of this top-tier cooking content. I'm just gonna use my counter sponge to clean the floors. It seems like the best option, rather than dealing with the stupid mop. I'm sure it's fine. This would not be an issue at all. Just cleaning up the floor with the sponge that I use for everything else. Stop tabbing out, game. Like, if you're trying to fix your sleep schedule, you're just gonna fuck yourself up more by going to sleep now. So don't do it. Okay, let's close. No, turn off. I don't need you on. Nothing goes in the oven. Cleaning up the counters. I think that's just water. I should also dump the remaining gazpacho out of here. Sponge, you live by the sink. Things are actually relatively clean already. This is nice and easy. We could even start prep for tomorrow if we wanted. Chicken broth, you're going there. Small pot, I don't know that I'm ever going to use you. There's a tiny bit of chicken broth. It's gonna just go right there. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. Let's start prep for tomorrow. I'm gonna buy a few deep plates just now so that we already have them out here. There's usually what, like 4 orders a day, maybe 5. I have all these pots on. Nope, that is not where I want you to go. Go right there. I should really bring these in the back so that I can load them up in the morning. Oh, right, we need to put our trophy. We're gonna put it right next to the other one. Can I not put it here? I can't. Okay, we'll put it right here. Alright. I was bringing pots to the back. I feel like the cleanup time is way longer today. Like, I feel like we had no time to clean up yesterday, but the kitchen might have just been more of a disaster. What do we got? Choose skills. What skills do we want now? We haven't needed to repair any equipment yet. Dish income boost wouldn't necessarily be bad. Oh my god, my jaw hurts. We're probably only going for a little, like, maybe another round. Oh. Ugh. An hour and a half of, like, having to have your jaw braced open or having to, like, clench it closed really, really fucks you up when you already have jaw issues. Hi, Ajax! Chain 4 star dishes to earn more fame points. I guess we could use more fame points. I don't know. We'll go cheaper products and then more fame points. Ooh, we get to unlock a new recipe. I don't want any of these because we are a soup-only kitchen. But I'll take the baked cod, I guess. Maybe eventually we'll become a baked foods-only kitchen. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Definitely did not just smash my knee into my desk. Can we unlock any other soups yet? No, we only have 4 cook points. Because they made us get a non-soup thing. Only baked soups. Oh my god, some baked potato soup would be so good. Why can't you do... what seafood contest? We don't have any seafood dishes. Our menu will be restricted to fit the theme of the event. We're competing against other restaurants. At the end of the day, the winner gets a prize. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna complete this day and then the seafood competition day, and that's what we're gonna call stream. That is what I have just decided. Okay. What soups should we prep? I don't even know. We're gonna set up at least 1 duck broth because duck broth is the bane of my existence. So 1 duck, 2 duck, and then a carrot and an onion. Oh, that's great. That sounds wonderful, Ajax. Right, that's all that we put in here? Yes. Oh, we should set up a gazpacho, I think. I think that'll be smart. Alright. Duck broth is all set. Let's grab gazpacho. Honestly, the gazpacho we can just make now, right? Because it doesn't need to be heated. So it can just be blended up ahead of time. We need 2 cucumbers, 3 tomatoes, watch nobody order gazpacho today. Garlic was 2, correct? Yes, 2 garlics, and then that half loaf of bread that we have. which is close enough to what we need. Then we're just gonna blend this up real quick. Done. And then 30 milliliters of olive oil. Can I not tilt the bottle because it's in the wall? Hold on. Move this closer to the edge. Is it empty? Is there only 30 milliliters? No, there's definitely... Can you let me pour this, please? Oh, okay. It's because I was being dumb. It happens. 29 is close enough. Then we need 30 milliliters of this. Perfect. Okay. And then what else was it? It was 10 grams salt, 10 grams pepper. Salt, 10 grams pepper. It says to serve it chilled, so can we just stick this in the fridge? Is there a shelf that's big enough for this? I don't think there is. Do not rotate. Move vertically. I just want to see if there's a big enough shelf. There is not. Okay. Alright. Never mind. Oh no. Oh no. Whew. We almost lost all of our gazpacho? Gazpacho. We're just gonna put it back there for now. Oh! It says serve in deep plate. Are there cold deep plates in here? No. Can I put a deep plate in here? Like, does this make a difference? I don't know if it does. It probably doesn't, but we're gonna do it anyways. Just throw the plate in there. Okay, what else do we want to prep? Do we want to prep a tomato soup? Nobody even ordered tomato soup yesterday. Let's prep one of these guys. Sure, we'll take this pot that already has tomatoes in it. Open the doors. Okay, what do they want? Before I start prepping this. Duck broth. Let's go! A duck broth and a what looks like a tomato soup. How long does duck broth cook for? 80 seconds. Okay, timer is set. And I think that's a tomato soup that they want. Please. Yes. No. Orders. Tomato soup. Yes. Okay, so we need 6 more tomatoes in here. Remember when I was just like, I shouldn't even prep a tomato soup? How life likes to throw things in your face. Okay, 960 is correct, right? Yes. And 1 onion. And 700 milliliters chicken broth, which we're just gonna buy a new one. I wish that I could combine the chicken broths. It would just make my life a lot easier. It's a little over 700 because there was some broth on some of the other things, but it's fine. Okay. Morning, Beefly! How are you? Okay. Yeah, heard. Got you. Tomato soup needs 12 grams salt, 12 grams pepper. Pour. 1, 2. Pour. 1, 2. Okay, and then 6 grams of cayenne. Pour. That's way too much cayenne. It's a little bit of a spicy soup. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's not a problem. Why would that be a problem? Boil for 60 seconds. Okay, we need to chop up some duck with our amazing cutting technique. Please. Please, just let me cut the duck. Can we cut it like this? Will it not run away like this? This is definitely how you cut things. You don't hold them in place and chop. You just bring your knife down onto them. I feel that, beefly. Okay, I need a bowl. And then 140 grams of duck, if I remember correctly. How much do we have in there? 163. This guy's a little too beefy. Yeah, I hear you. Turn off this soup. How much is in here now? That's close enough. Where's my ladle? Over here. Okay. 1 and 2. Ladle on the floor. It's the best way to do it. Alright, duck broth out. We're still not getting perfect scores for taste. What's the problem? What are you not liking? Bad cutting technique. You can go screw yourself. The salt and pepper were exactly what it was supposed to be, so I don't care. Let's blend this up. Alright. Put down. We'll bring the plate over here. Floor ladle. 1, 2. Back on the floor. I didn't add sour cream. I am just always going to forget the sour cream. Perpetually. We're never going to add sour cream to any soup, ever. Alright. Guest complaints. Does not... Too much cayenne, not enough sour cream. Yeah, that's fine. What do we got next? Very high. It's extra seasoning. Another tomato soup. Okay. That we can just pot up this one, right? Or plate up this one. It should still be warm enough. We'll just... I'm not even going to add the sour cream. Because then they're going to be like, it's too much sour cream because the proportions are going to be off. 1, 2. Bam. Okay. Tomato soup. There you go. It's good enough. Alright. Cool beans. Yep, that's what we expected. I did okay, I guess. Screw you, dude. Why is my maitre d' such a jerk? I assume that's the maitre d'. New order is... It's pumpkin soup. Why is it pumpkin soup? Where is my other pot? It's in the back. Okay, pumpkin soup. We need a pot, like so. We need some of the pumpkin that we just have in the fridge here. We need 1,000 grams of pumpkin. So, just gonna keep throwing pumpkin in until we get there. Which should be... We're a little over. 337. Give me a small piece of pumpkin. That's not small enough. Why it looked a lot smaller. This one should be fine, right? Might be under. Yeah, that puts us under. We're just gonna take this guy and then... No, that doesn't make any sense. What am I doing? 826. Do we have a 200 and something? This is good enough. I don't even care. Okay. Pumpkin and an onion and 500 milliliters of chicken broth, which is not what we have here. Is there chicken broth in here? Okay. Between these two, we have enough. We're just gonna pour this whole thing in. Okay, go away. Chicken broth that has just been sitting out. Thank you for your service. I don't actually know how much more we need. Like, 2... That should be fine. Because there's a little bit extra just sitting on the pumpkin. Okay. And then salt. One, two. Alright. Pumpkin soup on the stove. How long do I need to cook this for? 90 seconds. Ugh, okay, alright. We're doing business. We're doing great. Chat, I bought my plane tickets for TwitchCon the other day. And, on my return flight, I have a layover in Vegas. But, like, Vegas is only a couple of hours from San Diego, and I'm trying to decide if I just leave San Diego, like, a day early and just get an Airbnb in Vegas for a night and just take a flight straight out of Vegas instead of having to spend a 2-hour layover in the Las Vegas airport. I feel like that's a smarter idea. Because then I can just have, like, a day of doing, like, touristy shit in Vegas. Oh, I'm gonna need sour cream. I should go grab that. We can actually add sour cream to a dish for once. Since I'm thinking about it, this doesn't have enough sour cream in it. I'm just gonna order another sour cream. Give me this. Because I feel like realistically, I don't really want to spend more than a day in Vegas. Both for like my own sake and also the sake of my wallet. Okay. Then we pour in sour cream. A little extra, it's fine. I need another plate. Do we serve this in a deep plate? I think so, yes. The bowls... We have so many dishes that just aren't even used. I should also probably buy my ticket for TwitchCon at some point. I think I'm only going for like 1 day, but... Which is why I haven't bought a ticket, because I haven't decided if I'm going for 1 day or more. But I feel like I'm mostly there to network with people. Going to the con itself isn't really going to be a huge thing for me. Our guest is in a hurry. Well, maybe they should have ordered something easier than this. What is this? This is duck. Okay, well, we can heat up the duck for that order. We're gonna set up the fucking... Not easy to make food. Okay, so we need 600 of this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beetroot, an onion, a parsley root, a carrot. Onion, parsley root, carrot, yes, and then a chicken broth. Just pouring the whole thing in. Do. That duck broth is gonna be a little bit overcooked. It's fine. They said this customer's in a hurry, so we're just trying to get their food going. Okay, go away. How's this looking? Yeah, we're gonna turn it off for now. 20 grams salt, 20 grams pepper. One, two. I was already at 10. 1, 2. Did I put enough pepper in there? Was I dumb? I might have been dumb. I don't know. Oh no, chat. How long does this cook for? 120 seconds. Okay. Alright, and then duck. Duck. No, I want you... Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw you on the counter. I'm gonna dump this duck onto the counter because I don't want it on the cutting board right now. Goose, yes. Put down. Let's cut some duck. We have never cut duck this good. I am going to fight somebody if they criticize my cutting technique. Okay, that should be enough duck. Okay, knife, you can go over there. Sure, why not? Deep plate. $140 grams of duck is what we are looking for. Let's go for these smaller guys. That put us at 121. This one is 16 grams, 17 grams, 23 grams. We'll go with the 17. That'll put us close enough. Floor ladle, I need you. 1 and 2. Why does that seem wrong? Why is that the wrong color? Did I... This might not be... I don't know if this is the duck broth. Hi, puppy lover! That definitely was not the duck broth. That is not what we were supposed to send out. Yeah, no, that was... It's fine. Okay. Cool. I need another deep plate. Yeah, just 300 milliliters. Where is my ladle? On the floor. I should just always look at the floor first. Oh, I need to turn you off. You're gonna be a little overheated. 1, 2. Alright, send that out, and then we already have a tomato soup made. So So we should just be able to reheat it, I think. What do you mean not enough chicken broth? Whatever. Okay. I think that's our tomato soup. What is this 2 orders of tomato soup? Yes, okay. I don't know if I have enough, but we're gonna find out. Let's go grab a deep plate. I also don't know if they're gonna be angry that, like, the sour cream was mixed in and then heated, but they can deal with it. Okay, how are we? Let's get fully heated here. We want some nice warm soup. I really need to pay more attention to what the temperatures are when I finish each of the things. Okay, that should be the perfect temperature, I think. 1, 2, 1. I think both of these are going to be missing sour cream and have too much cayenne pepper, if I remember correctly. So they might taste terrible and not be warm enough. It's 1 tomato soup. Okay, they liked it well enough. Cool. Not enough sour cream, too much cayenne pepper. Yeah. Sweet. God, life is so much easier when you realize that you can just reheat things. And we've got a gazpacho, which is already made. It says to serve chilled, and I'm just really not sure. Like, this plate is definitely not chilled. Like, do I put it in a bowl and then put it in the fridge for a minute? Like, I just don't know. Also, we've got another duck broth. That's gonna go great. Ugh. I hate that I can't just scoop it out while it's on the stand. One, 2. Because getting this into the fridge, I feel, is gonna be a bad time. You know, like, this is not advanced controls. Drop. We're gonna leave that in the fridge for a minute and see what happens. Which one is our duck broth? Was it this one? Was it this one? It was this one. No. Duck broth doesn't have parsley root, right? Just has carrot and onion. One of these at some point was a duck broth. Well, we're just gonna send out another bad duck broth, I guess. Because I'm not taking the time to make a whole nother batch. It's just not happening. So we've got this duck breast. We're just gonna throw it in there. They're gonna complain about my cutting technique anyways, so, you know, they're just gonna get a big old chunk of duck. 90. This is actually the perfect size. Wonderful. Huh! A cotton avocado salad sounds lovely. Okay. 1, 2 of definitely the wrong broth. We're making a new dish, you know? We're putting our own spin on it. We're doing what we should do as a good chef. I still don't know what that broth is on the end there. See, it doesn't show that it's chilled. Really don't know that you're supposed to do anything with it. I don't know. Oh no, it says serve chilled, and that implies that I'm supposed to do something. Oh, they do return the plates, and you get the money back. Gotcha, I forgot the chive garnish again. Okay, that's fine. It's not a big deal. That's our last order. Tomorrow is a seafood day. We don't get to pick the menu. We no longer get to be soup only. It's very upsetting. But we're just gonna throw away everything that we have. That isn't going to, like, store well, because we might as well. So, dumping out the pots. I feel like the seafood day is going to be a bit easier, though. Like, we're not going to need these pots, right? We're not going to have, like, any soup dishes. Realistically, I need to buy another pan, if anything. Because we're probably going to have multiple different panned seafood things going. We're gonna grab this. And maybe another baking dish. It's probably a smart call. Where is baking pan? Bake tray, let's go. Wait, what was that first? Hold on, we need to go look at that list real quick. Automatic cutter container. What is this? I didn't see clam chowders or lobster bisques on the list of possible recipes. What is this, though? Also, I had an alligator gumbo a few years back that was so good, and I have craved frequently since then. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about that for right now. We are going to worry about continuing to clean up the kitchen. The cutting board is clean, which is great. This is just going in there. Just gonna toss it. This goes in the garbage. Honestly, I feel like in general, alligator meat is sorely underappreciated. It's probably one of my favorites. That's not what I want to do. Dump it. There we go. Like, even just in terms of, like, jerkies and stuff, like, I love alligator jerky over any other option. Like, it's just, it's so good. I think we're cleaned up, and I don't know what recipes we're making tomorrow, so I don't want... I guess we'll set out some... No, I don't know what plates I need either. So we'll be done with cleaning for now. I'm ready to put ice packs on my face. That sounds interesting. Like, I can't, my brain can't wrap around what the texture of a fish jerky would be like. Oh, steady hands would probably be useful. I'm not gonna get that, though. Fast feet might be faster, early. Longer reach when picking up and putting down. Learn the temperature of ingredients in a closed oven. Lower score requirements. We don't need that. We're not a bitch. Slow motion. Time rewinder. Reroll. Set today's special yourself. That'd be nice. Dish analyzer. Check dishes score before serving it to a guest. Time enhancer. I feel like I don't need any of these. Like, I'm too good at this game to need any of this. So I guess we'll get steady hands. Let's get 3 skill points. What am I even doing? Let's get additional 3 skills. Okay. Let's do this because then we can keep reusing things and it'll be easier. We haven't had anything burn, I don't think. Extended preparation phase. Actually, yes, I want this. I want more time to prep in the morning. Give me that again. Okay, let's go. Exactly, Kyle. Alright, seafood contest. Several restaurants decided to take part in an upcoming seafood contest. This is an opportunity to raise our fame if we're better than our competitors, that is. Should I sign our restaurant up? Oh, we can decline? You made it sound like I didn't even have a choice. If you decide to take part, the menu for the next day will be limited to contest dishes. Guests will rate your dishes more harshly, but you'll be able to earn more fame and get an award statuette. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, my jaw. How does it work? The guests and a judge will rate your cooking throughout the day. At the end of the day, your score will be compared to that of other restaurants. Remember, today is seafood contest. The menu has been adjusted. Good luck. Keep up the good work and watch out for the judge. Alright. Do I get to know what the menu is today? I'm gonna guess these things, obviously. Let's unpin the soups. Okay. So, what are we gonna need? Tomato soup, you don't need to be pinned. Cod served on a plate. We're gonna need lemon slices. We're gonna need a lot of lemon slices. We're gonna slice a lot of lemons. Also, game, I need you to chill. Wait. I wanna see something. Because it says automatic cutter container. If I put this, like, right here, right? Do all the things I cut just go into it? I need to know. One slice. Two slice. This slice of lemon is going to be a little bit weird. Okay. I don't know what's automatic about it. I think the answer is absolutely nothing. Nothing is automatic about it. But we're gonna... I hate everything. I really, really, really hate everything. Alright, Kyle, have a good rest of your day. We're gonna cut up a lot of lemons. I feel like that is going to be the smartest use of our time right now. I need you to just, you know, fall over a little. That's fine. That works. I'll take it. Chop. Into the thing. No. Put down. They don't pour in there properly anyways. Alright, more lemons. How many lemons do we think we could need? Like 6? Maybe 5. These lemons are questionably quartered. Put this here into the container. And then we're also going to grab a container that we're going to put a bunch of parsley in. I think this is going to be the best use of our prep time. I think. We should also set up some pots with potatoes. Just like 2, maybe? Water, salt, potato. 1,000 milliliters of water, right? Yes. a little extra water. It's not a big deal. I guess we'll do 3 just in case. We can always dump it. Too much water! And then each of those are 2 potatoes, right? Turning that off. 1, 2. I'm not gonna put potatoes in the 3rd thing because I don't want to spend the money on the potatoes, so I'm not gonna use them. And then each of these gets salted with, I think, 20 grams of salt. Gonna set this on the stove. Yeah, 20 grams. 1, 2. We should probably have salted the water first because I think it salts the potato and then that becomes a potential issue. But I'm not sure. 1, 2. We're just gonna salt this one just in case. 1, 2. Okay. So those are set. Let's cut a couple more lemons. I don't know how much time we have left. 2 minutes? That's plenty of time. Chop. Oh my god, that one actually opened properly. I mean, that slice is still a little wonky, but it's fine. One, 2, 3, 4. That's maybe enough lemons for now. I don't know. I didn't want to pick this up. I didn't want to pick that up at all. Wait, can I put that somewhere else in the kitchen so that it's easier to buy things when I need them? And put a bunch of parsley in here. That one definitely got thrown onto the counter. We're not going to talk about it, though. That's probably enough. I mean, this guy that fell. Okay, these we're just gonna set over here. This is gonna be our prep station. Is there anything that gets put on something that isn't a plate? No, those all look like plates. So, lemons over here too. You can go on the shelf for now. I don't need you. But you can go on the shelf for now. Just go on a shelf. Okay, fine. I'll set you over here. Just regular plates. We're gonna be so ready for this service. Okay, first up is salmon. We need a salmon. Close. And then it gets seasoned with salt and pepper, correct? That's not what I want. 5 grams salt, 5 grams pepper. Alright. 5 grams salt. Bam. Alright. Then we need... Hi, Sev! Sunflower oil, which I already have out here. And that is 10 milliliters. Into the pan. 9 is enough. And we're gonna get that on. We're gonna start the potatoes going, which need to go for 120 seconds. Set up timer. That's 2 minutes, right? Yes. Drop in salmon. That is 60 seconds on each side. We'll set a second timer. Hello, darkness, my old friend. You look like a spatula. Okay. We're gonna crush this competition, chat. Crush it. Oh, I can just pick up the salmon with my hands now. Maybe I can I flip it if I pick it up? Or do I just pick it up? I might need to use the spatula still, which would be unfortunate. Okay, waiting. Now. Okay. Now, we just have to very, very carefully. God, I hate you. Advanced controls. Rotate. Drop. Nope, you're not in the right spot. Down. Rotate. Drop. Perfect. Beautiful. Look at that. Who needs kitchen utensils when you have hands that are just made of asbestos? They will never burn. I need to time that for another 60 seconds. This timer's done. Potatoes are done. 1 potato on a plate. No, I didn't want the pot, I wanted the potato. 2 potato on a plate. They're gonna say that that potato is too salty. I bet. I'm like 90% sure. Now we're just waiting on the salmon. And then we're gonna get this out. And we're gonna have our first competition dish. A dunzo. Okay, so I think a dish is properly done when it's fully green. Salty potatoes are the best, honestly. Like, if they're complaining about salty potatoes, they are living the wrong kind of life. I am worried about dropping the salmon because it is just resting atop these whole potatoes. Alright. First dish out. Not a perfect score. Was the potato too salty? Was I right? Yep, too much salt. Heating mistakes. Okay, so we needed to pull the salmon off the second that it hit the green. It got too hot. We're learning. What's our next order? Ah. Okay, next up is a baked trout. Let's go grab a trout. Baked trout is probably our easiest dish. Trout, black pepper, thyme, dill. Five. It's not quite enough, but it's fine. I just need the spices to land on the fish itself. If that could happen, that'd be great. Okay. Then place it on a baking tray, and then baking tray goes in the oven. Easy peasy. How long does it go in the oven for? Goes in the oven for 90 seconds. Okay. Turn the oven on, set a timer. Okay. Plate. Because this gets garnished with lemon and parsley. Correct? Correct. Lemon, parsley. 1, 2, 3. And grab one that's as close to 20 grams as possible. That one should be fine. And then parsley. 1. Nope. 2. 3. Go on the plate. Thank you. And then we're just going to carry this over here. Put it there. Once the trout's done, we season that with horseradish and then put it on a plate. So I'm going to grab the horseradish from over here. And go right there. And then we're just going to put the pan there and the horse. Well, that's cooking. How much time do I have? 9 seconds. I'm going to wash off the cutting board so that none of these spices get on anything else. Okay. Thank you. Okay. How much horseradish? 5 grams. Okay. Turn that off. On the fish. God damn it. Trout on the plate. And then very carefully walk this to the window before the trout falls off the plate. All right, we did it. What is next? Easy 5 stars. Let's go. Perfect. Turn off the oven. Next is the judge's order. Okay, all right. And of course, it's the most complicated dish I could make. Turn this off. To a pan, clarified butter, 30 milliliters, salt, 10 grams, black pepper, 10 grams. Okay, I've got the clarified butter here. 30 milliliters. Let's go, right on the dot. Salt is 10 grams. Okay, pepper is 10 grams. Bam. All right. Then we're going to bring this to the back. And not spill it is really the key here. So we're going to put it on the floor. Because we're going to put the shrimp in here. Back here. Okay, 120 grams of shrimp. Where is shrimp? There. 1, 2. If you could not stack on top of each other, that would be the best. Because then they're just not going to cook. How many shrimp is that? We're at 100 grams, right? So 1 more shrimp. Pick this back up. We're going to move it over here. All right. And make sure that these are all laying flat and are properly in the pan. No undercooked shrimp for our judge. Are you laying flat in the pan? I don't know that you're laying flat in the pan. Okay, that should be okay, I think. I will not nightbot. I am a chef. I am busy. 50 seconds? 50 seconds. But we're also just going to keep an eye on it We need a deep plate. Okay. And that's gonna get garnished with lemon and parsley. I am figuring out how this game works. I am starting up my pro cooking simulator career. Okay. We don't want to overcook the shrimp. We'll make sure everything is hot, though. Okay, we're gonna call it. That should be good enough. Transfer. Oh, I hate this part. You know what? We already poured the liquid in. We're just gonna pull the shrimp out with our hands. Shut up, timer, I know. It also, getting the perk that lets you just hold hot things makes this infinitely easier. Let's give me the parsley in here, please. 2, 3. Because, like, the biggest barrier with this game is just how bad the controls are. Where are we? We've got 57. Do I have a 23? Yes, I do. Perfect. Okay. Should be good to go. Serve the shrimp. It should be perfect. Let's go. Do it. Give it to me. Yeah! Perfect dish for the judge. Let's go! Alright, what's up next? What do we got? We've got a baked cod, which I've never made before. So we need cod, obviously. Cod. Yes. And then it gets 3 grams salt, 3 grams black pepper. Okay, so this one's weird. Change amount to 1 gram. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then this. Right, this is salt, yes. 1, 2, 3. And then it said sweet bell pepper powder, which I do not have yet. I need to go buy. Spices. Sweet bell pepper powder. Buy. Is this also 3? I think it's 3. 1, 2, 3. Please be 3 grams. It's 5 grams. That's fine. 1, 2. We can always add more. You can't take away spice, unfortunately. I also need cumin. Okay. Give me this. Is this also 5 grams? Yes. Five. Done. Okay, and then we fry it. Okay, do I need a clean pan for that? Because it doesn't say to add oil to the pan.
What? No oil?
No oil. Nope. It's not a HelloFresh recipe where you have to add oil every other step. 35 seconds. Wait. No, wrong. I guess, right? It said 35? Yeah. Okay, alright. This one is weird. Drizzle in lemon juice. Excuse me? Is lemon juice a thing I can get? Lemon juice. Bye. Okay, alright. Okay. Do I do that while the heat is still on? I don't even know. Gonna pick up this cod, and then I'm going to move it here. Rotate, and drop it. Then it gets another 35 seconds, which we can't do increments of 5, so we're just gonna throw her there. We need olive oil. Yeah, it's definitely, it's a thing that a lot of times I just ignore and go with my feel, with what I feel is right, for the HelloFresh stuff and the oil, because it definitely feels like it's asking you to add oil every other step. Okay, I'm guessing that we turn this off. We're drizzling with 5... Oh god, that is so little. Where is my... There we go. Okay. 5. Just need one more. There's only 6 on there, so it's fine. Is it 5 for each of these? Yes. Okay. All right. And then... You know what? It's fine. It'll be fine. We're gonna throw this on a baking pan. Put it in there. That's gonna bake. And then that's for 45 seconds, I think it said. And I think we had another order come in. It says transfer to plate. It needs garnish. Okay. Oh, we have another fried shrimp. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. Let's throw some lemon slices on here. We're just gonna have this ready for the cod. How much do we already have? 65. So this 15 is perfect. Beautiful. I really need to be able to see the parsley leaves that are in here. 1, 2, 3. Cod is done. Parsley is on the floor. Oh god. Come here, cod. I think it's overdone. It's definitely overdone. I lost a parsley leaf somewhere. Right there. Come here, parsley. Back on the plate. Alright, send out the cod. Oh, nice. What dessert did you get? Parsley garnish. I apparently lost 2 parsley. It's fine, though. Okay, shrimp. Add to pan, clarified butter, 30 milliliters. This pan has shit in it. Dump whatever is in this pan. Okay. Done. Alright. 10 grams of salt. Uh, 10 grams of black pepper. And then we need to go grab the shrimp. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't have a good feeling about this dish being finished in time, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure that all of the fish are touching the pan, or the shrimp. That should be fine. How long does this cook for? 50 seconds. Okay. We do got shrimp now, yeah. We are doing a seafood competition, so we can't make soup. Deep plate. Give me this. Do I have enough garnish left? Not really. No, stop it. Stop it! Pick up the lemon. Okay, out of my way. I also need to see what the next dish that we need to make is. Because we've definitely got one more order after the shrimp. I know, hurry up! I can't make it cook faster! Alright. Then we just need to pour that in there. We're gonna set the pan down and we're just gonna pull the shrimp out by hand because it's easier than trying to pour them into the bowl. Okay, alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Bam, we did it. Okay, shrimp at the pass. Go. That's fair. I don't think that I can eat any of their desserts, so I hope that it is something that Chris enjoys. We're gonna rinse off the cutting board real quick. Done. Sort of cleared it off. What do you mean mixture? What? Thump. I need a salmon fillet. Okay. Salmon gets 5 grams salt, 5 grams pepper. Five salt. 5 pepper. I set those in the opposite order. It's fine. And then we need a pan with sunflower oil. Where is the sunflower oil? How much? 10 milliliters. A little extra is fine. I didn't start timing when I started the potatoes. This needs a minute before it gets flipped. Let's just look at the potatoes, I guess. We're gonna try and just judge this without a timer. Ooh, let me know how that is. I was looking at some of their breakfast stuff. Oh. I am so ready for my jaw to be fixed, chat. So ready. The potatoes are gonna be oversalted because salt got on the potatoes instead of just being in the water. That's fine. I need a plate for this. I'll grab that when I flip the salmon. I'm also gonna need garnish. No, I don't need garnish. This is just potatoes and salmon. Okay. The potato is fully cooked. We're gonna grab the plate and hope the potatoes don't overcook while we're grabbing the plate. We don't need a large plate. We need a small plate. It's fine. Turn off the heat there. Picking up the salmon with our hands. As you do. Rotate and drop it. And set timer for 1 minute. We're gonna pull the salmon when the salmon says that it's done rather than when the timer says that it's done. Put down the freaking pot. Put it down! Pick up the potato! Jeez! Oh, that's neat. Okay. We're waiting for the salmon to be perfectly cooked. And then we're gonna pull it, or we're gonna bring it to the pass, and I'm pretty sure that that is the last dish for today. Alright, 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 alright. We're gonna call that good enough. We're gonna bring the salmon sitting atop 2 whole potatoes to the pass. Hell yeah, Zaps. Japanese chocolate is so good. Yeah, potatoes just have too much salt, so that's fine. Alright. Cleaning up the kitchen. Let's dump everything that is in these pots and pans. We're gonna put them on the shelf. We're gonna move our little prep guys over here. They were actually kind of helpful. How dare you insult me like that? I swear to God, stop it. I want you all lined up nicely and you're being jerks. Okay. Olive oil here. The lemon juice can go there. That'll go there. That'll go there. Okay. Cutting board. I'm gonna throw this other timer over here. Does this have stuff? Close. I don't want you. This has stuff on it, so we're gonna dump that. Re-rack you. That's off? Yes. Horseradish. Why are you a straggler? Growing on the end. We need the sponge to clean off the stovetop. Should probably actually clean instead of just dropping the sponge on the stove. We need a new stove, I think. I also need to empty these pots of water. Like, we have a bunch of stuff that we've unlocked for decorating the kitchen, and we haven't explored the kitchen decorating at all. And I'm interested. Alright. That pot of salty water can be used for something eventually. So we're gonna leave it on the back counter there. Another prep station thing. Alright, that's all cleaned up, yeah? Yeah. We did it. What are you doing here, chicken broth? Go live in the fridge. Okay. Cool. Kitchen is cleaned up. How do we... I just want to know where I can decorate. Was it here? Was it on the laptop? Restaurant info. Yes, it's from the laptop. Oh my god, tiramisu almonds sound amazing. Share. This one. I can't use it. Okay, so we can't do, like, individual decorations. But we can choose themes, I think? Maybe? Huh. I don't know where my hair's at right now. I mean, from root to tip, I'm probably like 1.5 feet. Sharp knives are very important. I wish that we could, like, actually decorate the kitchen rather than just having themes. My place is not burned down yet. Like, this is kind of neat. It's not autumn yet, but we could have a mid-autumn festival theme. There are spooky designs. It is spooky season. I do kind of like this one. Sure, let's change up our kitchen. Okay. So spooky! Spooky kitchen! Can we do anything with these? Ooh. Ooh. Hello. What do you do? Ooh. Okay. What?
That gives you a bad score. Can you hit
that? Maybe. Okay. We're gonna set the cauldron down. Cool. So spooky! Honestly, I just see this and my brain just has VR chat flashbacks. This feels like a world in VR chat. That's cute. I like Spooky Kitchen. It's pretty good. Oh. If we put a potato and a tomato in the cauldron, it makes an eyeball? Hold on. Tomato. And potato. Into the cauldron. Oh. Oh. That just gave... What did... Hello? Hello? There's something there? Do I have to, like... What if I turn it upside down? No. Okay. Heck yeah, Zaps. Oh. Oh! It gave me a thing! I now have a mug. That maybe I'll use eventually, I don't know. Okay, so there's all these recipes. But it didn't give me an eye. Like there's not an eye sitting around in the kitchen anywhere. Also, I don't think I have eggs. Do we have eggs for anything? No, I don't think we've unlocked a recipe that uses eggs. No. Okay. Well. B-Fly probably won't be here when you get back! Oh. Alright. First place. Let's go! They've tallied up the numbers. We ended up with a score of 1. Okay, like, number 1, our score is we are number 1. We also have a fish trophy. Tomorrow we're going to be visited by a food critic. Impress him and everyone's going to hear about us. Okay, where's my trophy? I want to put the fish trophy on the wall. Choose skills. These are all income. Sure, give me a longer cleaning phase. Why not? I can use the prep phases and the cleaning phases, both for prep. Okay. We need to choose our menu. How many points do we have? Can we buy a new soup? Do we switch up? I'm glad. I'm glad that I have a soothing voice. Honestly, I hated my voice for the majority of my life. And what actually got me through that and like over that was roleplay. I think that like disconnecting my voice from myself just like switched something in my head to where it was just like, oh hey, your voice isn't the worst. Congratulations. Like I was thinking we could do like a pasta theme, but I don't think we're gonna have enough to get in. We don't have enough points to get a bunch of pasta dishes. We can definitely get a few more soups though. Yeah, I like that's why most people dislike their own voice, because what you hear in your head especially is different from what other people are hearing, which I think is also probably part of why RP helped me, because like I would listen back on like my stream and what I was hearing there was different than what I was used to, and was also like, again, like I said, sort of disconnected from my body. It's a weird thing. Humans are weird. Let's get egg drop soup. We're gonna add that to the menu. And new ingredient, sesame oil. Super. We can't afford the weird corn chowder. That's fine, because it's weird. We can do a caldo verde. Okay. We'll add that to the menu. We're gonna remove a couple of things from the menu. I don't know what our more complicated dishes are. I saw a stew. How much is the stew? I wish that we could sell recipes to get points to get other recipes. Yeah, that's the case for a lot of people, because what it is basically the resonance in your head, because it's sort of echoing in like a limited chamber. We're gonna get rid of the duck broth. Screw the duck broth. We're done. I'm also, I think, getting rid of tomato soup because it's annoying. Nice zaps. But it resonates at a deeper tone in your head because of the way things are shaped and all that. So most people think that their voice is lower than it is. Okay. We're gonna inspect it today. That's nice, because I am saving the game and calling it here because I am in so much pain. I'm really hoping. So like, I didn't really get a chance to talk with you guys about it, so we're just gonna talk about it real quick right now. I went to the dentist yesterday, got a bunch of imaging done and stuff, and I have to go back in 2 weeks to sit down with them and go over all of that imaging and talk about the treatment plan and everything. So we are hopefully on the way towards less issues and less things that cause problems for stream. Like, as the appointment went on, they seemed less and less optimistic about things, and like, I was pretty much done with my appointment, and the assistant came back in and was just like, we're gonna have to grab another x-ray. We need to go back to the x-ray room. And I was like, that's probably a good sign that suddenly we need an additional x-ray. At one point, like, I have an open bite because of the way my jaw is positioned. And they're taking pictures of both sides of my teeth while they were closed, and she went around to the left side and she was like, I need you to actually like close your teeth together. And I was like, this is as close as they get. And she was just like, that's all the way closed. And I was like, yep. Congratulations, my teeth don't touch on one side. There's a reason that I am here in the office. But yeah, that's all fun and great, and hopefully getting fixed soon enough. But yeah, we are going to be back on Saturday. Saturday is going to be an evening stream, probably around like 7 p.m. Central. We're going to be playing some spooky games with my buddy Scott. He's coming over. We're going to have a spooky time. It's probably going to be real silly. I'm excited about it. You guys should be excited about it. I'll keep you updated on the actual time once it's settled, because he and I have discussed everything but what time he's coming over. But yeah, that's that. we're done for today. I appreciate everybody who came and hung out and watched as we became the best chef in the world. And yeah. Oh no! Well, the VOD will be good, I promise. But yeah, I love you guys. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, evening, night, or whatever time it is for you. And I will see you all on Saturday. Okay, bye!